how do you be in the moment? How are you not in the future? How are you not in the past? How are you here? Is it just a choice?
So I think a lot of people think like, okay, if I'm not gonna be anxious, um, that means that I can't have any anxiety. And that's not really true. If you have anxiety, anxious thoughts will come and go. Um, the goal for treating anxiety should never be to make anxiety go away because it's probably not going to happen. But I think a great visual for the ideal situation is the news. When we watch the news, there's always the main story, there's the main thing that has our full attention, but what's happening at the bottom? There's that scroll with all the other stories and all the other things going on. And it's in our awareness. And sometimes it catches our attention and we go, oh, there was a bank robbery near where I used to live. Like, that's fascinating. But then we go right back to paying attention to the main story, right? We don't judge ourselves or get irritated that we missed a little bit because we were reading the scroll at the bottom. Just, oh, that happens. Like, sometimes that catches my attention because of a word or whatever. But most of the time it's minimal, right? So when you're struggling with anxiety, when you're struggling with depression, that's what we want to do. We like allow it to be there, notice it, observe it. The other analogy that I'll use is it's like a train rolling by, right? Like, you can be like, oh, there goes the train, I see it. Doesn't mean I have to like jump on that train, right? I can stay in the field and watch the train go by and be aware that it's there, but I don't have to get carried away with it. That's my choice. So when we observe, when we notice like, oh, I notice that I'm having the thought that I'm worried, is whatever's happening a sign that, my child's about to lose their mobility in a new way, for example. Okay, I noticed that I'm having that thought. I can deal with that later. Right now we're playing a game, or right now we're watching a movie. So like, I've noticed that thought. I'm going to refocus on what I'm doing. It takes practice. It's like learning a foreign language. Like, you can't do it in real time for a while. It takes real intention and practice to get to a place where mentally you can do that. But that's the goal.